Welcome to Drumard Farm, episode 8, with me, MrSealyp. So, let's have a look. It says Fendt. It must be a Fendt. There you go, 6275L. It's a nice mod. I mean, like I say, in essence it's a reskin with some Fendt badges on. But the header's wider, and I'm hoping it's going to go on the header trailer. I really am. I think those colours aren't too bad a match. I think they're pretty good. So we'll sort out getting that hooked up. Let's have a look inside. Very nice. It says Fendt right in the middle of the steering wheel. Okay, so this is what I found. If you take the header on too far, onto the header trailer, it won't come off. Because it's ridiculous like that. And the same as I found with the Massey Ferguson is true with this. If I open the harvester up, it will rock back on its suspension enough. You've got enough lift to get it onto the header, but the header trailer that is. If I go too far up and it hooks over, let me show you. These little bits here, there's like a lip a right angled lip. Now if you go right over there and hook it on there, which is what it's supposed to do, you then can't get it back off again. It won't come off. Unless you're supposed to go on from the other side, but that's too high. I don't think it's supposed to. It's supposed to sit on there, between that right angled lip there and on here, and it doesn't work. So if you put it on so it doesn't go over that lip, it will work. It's a bit fiddly, but what can you do? So that being said, I don't want to go too far. If I switch the header and lower it and then release, it will sit on the trailer, but as you can see it's not far enough over to hook onto that lip. It should stay on, it shouldn't go anywhere, but it should definitely be further up the trailer than that. It's just one of those things. It's the curse of the header trailer, but you can't do anything about it. Now, this will hook up here. Actually, I can close that now, can't I? Of course I can. And underneath there is a trailer hookup point. Which it doesn't seem to want to register. There we go. Fantastic. Should have just done this in the first place. Don't know why I didn't. Okay, so this is going to go over to Drumard Agriculture. Drumard Agriculture. Drumard Arable is the word I'm looking for. I think I might just stop and start again. I don't know. It would be easier that way, wouldn't it? Right. Let's get the beacons on and get this back over. So it's narrow enough, it's going to go down the road fine. And I say it's a different one, I haven't used this before. I'll find a home to tuck up this trailer and the harvester until it's needed. The price on soybean is going up. On one of the sale points it's over 3,000 at the moment. Unfortunately my soybean is not ready to harvest. Never mind. I am going to need to start looking at bales again. Obviously not doing silage bales, but I need to do some hay bales. Not grass bales, because I can just put grass in, but yeah, I need to do some hay bales, definitely. I haven't got any of those yet. I've got, I haven't got a silage bale. I sold the silage bales, didn't I? And I've just sold all my silage, so I'm going to need to do some silage bales. Oddly enough, I've got these here, but when the next field 7-8 I put barley in, that I'll do some more straw bales on that one. But I'm going to need to get some bales done. Right, where to next? That's the big question. Check on field 33, I think. See how we're getting on with the growth on there. All the other fields have all been fertilised to their final fertilising state, so they're all good to go. I could buy another field, actually. I've got enough money there to get another field. Have a think. I decided while I was on my travels to come up, and the field's okay, just over there in the background. It's not in its next growth stage yet, so I can't do anything with it. I've just checked on the sheep and made sure the feed area is clear. So what I'm going to do is collect up a few more of these gold nuggets while I'm up here. See if I can find them, of course. They seem to be quite elusive. There we go. I'll probably do what I did last time. I say last time, not last time. On Goldcrest Valley, I collected 99 and I left 1, and that sat for a while I deliberated over what to do. And then eventually, when I decided, you know what, I am going to collect them, I just went and got that 1. It's an easier way of doing it. I'll probably do the same with this. I don't need the money at the moment, and if I did, I would collect them. But I don't really. Now this track, I like this track. It comes up the back, up through the sheep pen, through the gate here. You come right the way through, takes you out to another field at the back here, field 31. which, if you go across field 31, is the road that leads off to the edge of the map. So it kind of comes right the way around the back of the farm, right across the top of the valley, and you can come back down. So it's not even a shortcut really, but it takes you up around the back of the farm. If you're working on this field here, you could just come along here and down the hill rather than all the way down, all the way along the main track. But it's another one of those, just an interesting little lane that I've found. I think the rest of them now are in this section up here. I like the way a lot of these wooded areas are sort of tiered. Got these little outcrops, rock faces that aren't really, but so interesting. Right, where's that one? 98. 99, and the 100th one is just through there, which I'm not going to collect. But it is there ready for when I do want it or need it. So yeah, I think the next thing I'm going to have to do is get some bales so I'm ready for cows, and I think I'll do some stacks and put them here. So I'm going to need straw, I'm going to need silage, and I'm going to need hay. The silage ones I'll do off screen, and the straw ones I've got to wait till field 7/8's ready, but the hay ones I'll probably do on screen for anyone that hasn't seen me doing hay before. You might not have done. I'm sort of slowly putting all implements and weights and all the little things down here in the grass. Just finding homes for everything. I'm over at field 28. I was looking at buying a field, and this one's actually got corn in it already, and they're looking for a job to be done. Let's try a different bit of equipment, something I haven't used. Come on. Something different. There we go. 3,483 to do the job. Now they only want 113,000 for this field, and it's got corn in it as well. So that'll be some feed maybe towards the pigs. I'm not sure when I'm going to be doing pigs. I'm definitely sheep on the go. Cows are going to be next. Pigs will be a few episodes down the line. So, smell that. Smells like money. Well, it does if you've got the nose for it. How about I make this simple for you? £3,483, and you fertilise that field for me. No problem. So we're in a Valtra with row crop tyres, wheels, and we're using part of the KUHN pack, DLC, whatever you want to call it. Well, it was a DLC, but the KUHN pack. So let's open this up. Do like this one. Actually, a lot of these sprayers might not be too bad on this map because you've got quite a bit of runoff either side, which a lot of the other farms haven't. So I might invest in one of these. So let's get this sprayed. It's not a bad size field, it's not shape, but the fact it's got corn in it as well, for 113,000 actually, that's not too bad. Interesting in-cab view though. Can't see a thing. Make sure I follow the line of that field. But there we go, so a bit of contracting, and why not? Buy the field afterwards, and we are quids in. I've lost it, where are we? There we go. When I say I've lost it, I think I probably have lost it. Barely even see the tractor once you get down to get down to corn level. It's almost impossible. So that is that done. Has the price come down a little bit? It has a tiny bit, so 111,000. That field, and I will just check on the map, I think, I mean obviously yes it's corn, we know that already. Growth is on final growth stage, soil composition, it does need ploughing. According to this it's only had one fertilising on it, so that's not going to be too fantastic. But once it's mine, we'll get some ploughing on it, we'll get some more done, and I might stick corn back in this, but I will need to buy the Vaderstat Tempo to be able to do that. So let's buy this field. It's now ours, field 28. We have a field of corn, maize, whatever you'd rather call it, ready to go. It is now on its last growth stage, and then we'll be able to harvest it, which means I'm going to need a corn header as well, so a few more bits of machinery will need to be purchased, but not bad at all. Another purchase for the farm. Right, blimey, I'm trying to wrap my brains now. This is one of those episodes where there's a few little bits need doing, some bits of machinery, some bits of equipment, I'm waiting on fields to be ready and that kind of thing. So buying this one means in the final growth stage this isn't going to be long before this is ready. And yeah, looking at it, it's not a bad sized field actually. It looks small on the map, but it's actually not bad at all. I don't know whether or not to do this as a silage harvest, you know, or whether to do it for the corn and sell the corn. What's corn selling for? Let's have a quick look. Corn is selling for, well, one's dropping and one's going up, 934, so it could be around 1,000 for 1,000 litres for corn. If I am going to do the pigs, I would need it for feed, but I'm not at the moment. Or I could silage harvest it and get another load of silage on the go. Don't know. Wood chips are going up as well, 998. I've got another load ready to go actually of wood chips, so I might take that over and get that ready to sell. So we'll leave this to be ready and then we'll decide what we're going to do with that. I'll go and get my wood chips, take them over and sell another load, and see how we get on. So a couple of things to talk about on the way back up to Drumard Arable. A couple of things I missed that I did and didn't record. I don't know why. I bought the where is it? The JYMPA, the smaller JYMPA plough. Sold the other plough I had and got the smaller JYMPA. This one is the it's not on it, is it? Is it written on there? No, it just says JYMPA. That's jolly helpful. This is the SJ-7-9, I think it is. I will just check in ploughs. Yes, the SJ-7-9. It's the smallest one, 20,000. It's got a 3.6 metre width on it, which is bigger than the Amazon K-Ron or the Verimaster, which is the one I sold. These two, the Titan 11 and the Salford one, I just find a bit cumbersome. And I've used these bigger ones as well, the bigger JYMPAs, before. So I've gone for the smaller one. And I bought it and put it in here and just I didn't even record that bit. I don't know why. Weird, but there you go. And then round the corner, I drove off in the Fendt after buying the harvester and then said I'm going to find somewhere to put it, and same thing, didn't record it. So the harvester is going to be parked up exactly where the other harvester was, but the trailer, being that it's slightly longer, I swung around and just put it here by the side because it's got the swivelling axle here. It's incredibly hard to reverse, so putting it into a barn was going to prove incredibly difficult. This one's not a drive-through one, so I couldn't put it in there realistically. So I've just put it there. So there you go. That's the plough and the harvester. I've just done another load of wood chip, and wood chip was selling at 1,023 for 1,000 litres. So I think I got 48,000 for that load, which wasn't too bad at all. So while I'm plodding my way back down the farm, I suppose I should mention really that it's Mother's Day, shouldn't I? Happy Mother's Day. If you're a mother and you're watching, happy Mother's Day. If you're not a mother, wish your mother a happy Mother's Day. Do something nice. Don't spend all day on the PlayStation like I am. No, seriously though, happy Mother's Day, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Right, what to do? I'm not too sure now. Maybe even start some baling, I think. Probably get some hay ready. I seem to spend a lot of time walking down this path today. Yeah, hay, I think. It became very clear to me. I went to get the mowers, the triple mowers, and the tedder, so I could start doing hay, which was fine until I hooked up the tedder and realised it was the wrong one. It's the Vicon, the small one, the Fanex 604 is the one that I've got at the moment. The one you get in-game when you start off, but that's only a 6 metre width. I normally use the Lotus 1250 Profi, which is 12.5 metres, which is a little bit too big, and then there's the even bigger one. The one that came with the KUHN pack is spot on. It's 8.7 metres, which pretty much matches the double mower, the butterfly mower. So I'm going to sell this one here and then buy the other one, and then we should be good to go for a bit of haymaking, I think. So the KUHN GF 8702. There we go. I did spot something very interesting. It was shown to me by Alien Jim, and when I'd said about the fact that things keep spawning right here and you've got this kind of porter cabin shed thing, he's actually got 3 IBCs that he's purchased that sit here, kind of like 1, 2, 3 right in front of here. So anything that he buys after that spawns further over, so it doesn't get blocked in, which is pretty smart. I like that idea. So when I just went to buy this, I thought if I park the tractor there, it can't spawn it there, it'll have to spawn it next to it. So there's lots of whizzing backs and forwards. It's probably just a blur on your screen, but anyway. So I can now hook up with the correct tedder and start making some hay, which I'll then need to windrow, and then I'll need to bale, and then I'll need to collect, and so on and so forth. But I'll start making hay first in this episode, and we'll see how we get on. Although this is a bit light actually because of the weight over the front axle. Now that's on, it's perfect. So I will head down to the farm, the field next to the one where the Stars and Stripes is where I'm going to be mowing and tethering. So I shall see you down there momentarily. So field number 27 is the one we're going to do. So I'll open these up. I need a bit of a wash by the look of things. Okay, once I've turned a little bit, I'll get the tedder open as well. It's a little bit bigger, isn't it? I think a tiny bit. Okay, so turn that on. Drop that down, and we have a good setup. So let's make some hay. I'll probably do this whole field. I'm not sure how many bales it's going to make. Quite a few, I would imagine, but I'm not going to do the field next door. I don't think we're going to need that many hay bales, but I'm going to need to do silage bales, which are, like I said, I'm going to do that off screen. You don't need to see me doing silage baling again. But the next time you come on, there'll be a big stack of them where the cows are, or where the cows will be, not where they are. So we're mowing at the front, tethering at the back, turning over the grass we've cut, turning it into hay. It's quite an ungainly setup like this, and it wouldn't be done like this in real life. I have been told that repeatedly, and I fully understand that. If it saves me time in game, and it will allow you to do it, why not? Do you like the way this back KUHN tedder kind of swivels as you turn? I like that. It's a nice addition to FS17, this KUHN pack. There's a lot of stuff in there a lot of people didn't like, a lot of small equipment, and I get that, but there's some really good stuff in that pack. Anywho, I will continue and get the rest of this field mowed and tedded. And then we'll look at windrowing and then baling. The field is tedded. It is hay. I did the whole thing. So, time for windrowing. But, unfortunately, only time for windrowing. We've come to the end of another episode. We've done a few different things in this episode. A few odds and ends we've got done. I'm going to carry on windrowing this field, and then I'll get out with the baler. We'll bale it up. I'll need to get a trailer to put bales on. and I want to get the bale fork with claws over here, because like I said, any bales I'm doing for my farm I'm going to load up manually. I'm not going to use auto stacking for that. If I'm doing bales for selling, then I'll use an auto stack just because it's quicker to make money. That said, I'm wood chipping now, so and doing silage over there is going to be easier. I think actually field 20, well, what was it I bought, 28 over there? I think it's ready. It looks like the corn's ready. So that will need harvesting. So there's baling needs doing, harvesting needs doing on field 28. So a few jobs coming up, various different things. I've just missed a load because I was too busy talking. Oh, not a load, a tiny little bit. So anyway, yes, this will continue, and then I'll bale it. So next time you see me, we might have silage bales where the cows are. We might have some hay bales, or I might show the hay baling. I don't know. Again, haven't quite decided that little feature yet. But that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you found it useful, entertaining, informative, whatever you get from my videos. I hope you got it from my video. If you liked it, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. If you want to share the video, please be my guest. If you should choose to donate, that would be fantastic. Whatever you should choose to do, thanks for watching.